It pays off to study hard. I finished my degree in 3 years. I was in a bit of a hurry to get into international activities. I had great help on my studies here, and also I had great help because I worked with international affairs. I was president of ISEC, an international secretary for the school, and I was already then more or less preparing for my work in diplomacy. So hard work and studies, knowing that's a good investment, plus an international dimension from the very beginning. Well, the advice is for students to try to be very good in what they specialize in and be the best in that category. But then I advise them very strongly to also have an open mind to working with other areas where they need to have help in order to solve the problems of today's world. We need to work and think horizontally, crossing borders, bring in other functions, other expertise, other people. We will have to work with an open mind to the outside. That means it's a more efficient way of organizing yourself. The second thing that I would hope that you bring with you in your studies and your work is to act and work preventively. Listen to the vibrations. If you see something going wrong, do something early on about it. Because I've learned far too often that it's almost impossible. Once the genie gets out of the bottle, the war breaks out, the extreme contradictions inside society lead to civil war. In other words, we need to listen to the vibration of the ground, act early. So my two advices: work horizontally, be good in the area where you study, but also be open to cooperating with others. And then secondly, act preventively. Well, I think, for instance, you need to be very much aware of natural sciences and at the same time social and political sciences. The need for environmental change, for fighting climate change, for developing models for new transport, for building new cities, energy systems, agricultural organization, all this requires very much of technology, science, and contributions from the scientific community, the natural science. So they are good in that community to define the question the question what, but they don't quite often work with the question how. And that's where the political science and social science come in. So if we can unite different actors and different areas of society, then I think we can achieve great progress.